Welcome to Uganda.
Good fucking morning, boys. Good fucking morning. How are y'all doing today on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning? I hope this shit is subtitled. Is it subtitled? Death Stranding. I don't even know what I'm searching for. Tokyo Game Show. It should be 2 hours ago. Is that it? Death Stranding Safe House official gameplay demo. Welcome
to Uganda.
Watching fucking Kit Boga last night. Hello. Hello. I don't know why they pronounce it like that. Like they have shitty English, but then they use some fucking scuffed British accent to pronounce hello. Hello. Jesus Christ. Alright, here's this one. I don't even start with the fucking subtitles. No subtitles. Is Safe House the same thing as a vault? No.
カットシーンは当然ノーマンさんにサムを演じてもらいます。でゲーム中はどちらかというと自分なんで、自分がサムでサムがノーマン。
Click on the Japanese and choose auto translate. Alright.
ブツブツブツブツノーマンというサムをブツブツ言うんですけど、それがプレイヤーとシンクロするようなことを言います。でもやっぱり自分が操作してます。でここは違います。自分はカメラを操作します。なのでサム、ノーマンを見るちょっとギャルゲーみたいな、ノーマンあるいはサムと遊ぼうというここ休憩するとこなんで、
なるほど、
まあストーリー、まあ、ちょっと進むところもありますけど、冒険中ここで休んでちょっとサムと遊ぼうと。なので自分は今プレイヤーはカメラを動かしてます。で今サムがシャワー浴びたい。
行きたいって今やったんです。
入れてくれ。これ命令しないといけないんで彼は。なんでここは自分は魂というか彼を操作するんじゃなくてカメラを操作する。そういうところです。お分かりします。はい、で、プログラムで、彼を見たりすると、結構いろんなことをリアクションをしてくれます。例えばズームします。はい。ものすごい数のモーションを。
What the fuck are they talking about? Is it still Japanese?
で、これはパフォーマンスキャプチャーでノーマンと僕でアイデア出しをしてもう脳みそ焼けるぐらいまで撮りましたんで、
いやなんかやりそうな動きですよね、
どちらかというとですねクールな役柄なんですけど、ここはあんまり皆さんが見たこともないノーマンのキュートなところをまあ見ることができる。
Does anyone want
例えば足元
the pepperoni, the pepper?
リズムを取ったりとか。ものすごく仕掛けがあるんでゆっくり楽しんでいただいていいんですけど、例えば股間をズームする。これもう一回しましょうか。もう一回ズームする。はい。ちょっとまあサムちょっとねやめてくれと。
She's zooming into his crotch.
そうですか。シャワー入れてくれ言ってますけど。
本当だ。
What the fuck am I even watching? What is this?
はい。で本当はですねここで中指を立てるんですけど、今日は東京ゲームショウなんで。
What are they doing?
規制してます。
はい、お気遣いありがとうございます。
はい、もう一回行くと、まあこういうことがあるんでですね。
She's beat up a woman.
ここはプレイヤーはカメラを動かすというモードですね。で、いろんな設備がありますんで、ちょっとちょっと洗面台行ってくれって言うんで行きましょう。コマンドです。洗面台を押すと、サムが行って洗面台で、ここはですねいろんなモーションを仕組んでおりますので、アナログスティックで倒すとそれが出ます。顔を洗う。
If you defeat it with an analog stick, what, the sink?
洗いました。顔洗いました。なかなかね じゃあこと違うなんかモーション。
Welcome to Uganda.
あ、ちょんで、はい、これですね。シャッターを押せるんで、好きなサム、好きなノーマンの顔をここで撮ると。で、ここに右下に出てるのはそのプレイヤーのような状況なんですけど、これによっていいねの数が変わります。で、戻してください。はい。今何いいねですか？39いいね。結構いい数字ですね。ちょっともういろいろしましょうか。
19th in the mountain. It looks pretty good. What?
おお。で押して後頭部も取れると。これはノーマンのアドリブでなんかよくわからないんですけど、
アドリブでこの動きをこう
セットを作ってずーっと朝から晩までこればっかり僕ら2人でやってます。はい、はい、ちょっとはいでこれがいいねが1。まあね、あんまり良くない。
顔が映って長いから、
はい、ちょっと戻りましょうか。このようにここは旅で疲れた、プレイヤーとサムを癒すところです。
癒されますね、これは。
で、まあさっき
あれがレビュー
シャワーを浴びたいと、ウインクしましたね。ウインクしてくれます。こう見てるとなんかしてくれます。
Oh, that's so spicy.
はい。で、シャワーはこの間ありましたんで、その下にユニットバスと一緒なんでトイレがついてます。
Subtitles are wrong. Yeah, no shit, subtitles are wrong. This is subtitles you wanted.
ステンシルっていうのついてますよね。あれ記者の手形なんで、ゲームオーバーというかボイルでアウトするとあの世に行って帰ってくるんですけど、その数がつくのでプレイヤーによって変わります。はい。じゃあちょっと、トイレ行きましょう。小さい方ですね。はい、これ膀胱に溜まってる溜まってないで量が変わります。はい。
びっくりした。
これね、ちょっと今赤いじゃないですか。
はい。
これ武器になるんですけど、これは血尿です。血尿。
Fuck.
ものすごい疲れてると血尿、これレアなんですけど、レア。
レアなんですか今の。
はい、まあ昔僕血尿出てましたけど。
何の話ですか。
上から
大丈夫ですか。
上から下から出てます。これですね、サムは特殊な体液を持っているので、あの世に行って帰ってこれるので、体質なんですよ。で、その血液とか体戦ったりできる。
What?
大丈夫です。もう一回来てみますか。はい。で、BB は嬉しそうにしている。なんとなくドラクエ風。はい。もう一回行きましょう。
This is top secret, but who cares? If you dreamt that you woke up but then realized you were still in a dream, it means that aliens were trying to make alterations to the deep subconscious memory of your brain. That second dream dimension was fabricated.
はい、そこをやってみましょうか。で、まあこのままでもいいんですけど、デスストはその武器装備が全部荷物になるので、ここにポーチとかつけるとその分多く運べるんで、ちょっとやってみましょうね。で、グレネードポーチ、まあこれもっと増えます。で、ちょっとグレネードポーチを、回転させたり、これで自分でレイアウトできます。で、これ1個に15個ぐらい入るので、これでまあ自分でレイアウトして、まあグレネードポーチばっかりつけるとものすごい数持てます。はい。で、他にもバッテリー、これはバッテリーが増えるんで、これも横にしたりとか。
結構大きいですね。
はい、そうです。ちょっと大きいんで、はい。
Can I get a renewal?
ユーティリティポーチはこれ血液パックが入るので、こればっかりすると血液パックばっかり運べます。で、人によってスタイルが変わってくるんで、で、この他にもいっぱい追加されます。で、あとアクセサリーっていうのがありまして、左にこれは今2つしかオープンしてませんけど、てるてる坊主、それから風車、まあいっぱいつけます。で、それぞれ効用があるんですけど、いろんな人に会ったりいろんなことをするとこれが手に入ります。で、てるてる坊主は今皆さん知らないでしょ。
そうですね、あんまなかなか
あんま知らないですよね。雨が降るぞって遠足に行く前に前の晩にこれをノック下に吊るすと雨が降らないかもというまじないみたいなものですけど、
ありましたね。
これをちょっとつけましょう。これをつけると雨が降りにくくなるのでゲイザーに会う機会がちょっと減ります。
あ、本当にちゃんとそういった効果もあるんですか。
あります。 で、ちょっと色も変えてしまいましょうか。はい、これ本当はもっと色増えていきます。今こんだけしかないですけど、まあ蛍光色とか人気ですけど、まあちょっと赤にしましょうか。はい、赤にして、でちょっと回してみてみると、まあなかなかおしゃれな、はい、これで決定です。
わあ面白い。
赤で決定をします。すると赤になってます。はい。ね。はい。
本当だ、ちゃんと変わりましたね。
次はテーブル行ってみましょうか。
お。
はいはいはい。でテーブルもフラグによって乗ってるものが変わるんですけど、まあ今日はこんなもんですね。で右にこれ虫です。ゲーム中で食べてたフラジャイルが好きな、これフラジャイルが持ってきてくれてるやつですね。でこれちょっと食べてみましょう。
いや見た目が結構、
これ食べると鉄分が増えるんですよ。はい。まず1個サムが食べます。はい。これでもう1個ぐらいいきましょうか。はい、
ちょっと嫌そうな感じ。
もう1個と。
逃げてる、みんな逃げてる。
はいはい、これはい、これはノーマンのアドリブです。はい。でではルーデンスサングラスをちょっとかけてみましょうか。はい、こんな感じですね。
かっこいい。
ちょっとメガネ変えてますか。はい、じゃあサングラス手叩いてますけど、はい、行ってみましょうか。はい、これは J フレイさんとのコラボのサングラスです。はい。はい。で、
似合いますね。
はい、どうですかね。サムは。いいねしてますね。
どうやってくれ。
じゃあちょっと帽子かぶりましょうか。ブリッジスのこれコジプロブースで売ってますんで、はい。これノーマンがですね帽子が似合うんで、はいはい、めっちゃかっこいいですね。
いいですね。はい。これねお揃いでかぶれますからね今ね。はい。まあ洗面台言ってますけど、洗面台色変えてから行きましょうか。はい。ね、ちょっとこれ色変えれるんで、ちょっと変えてみましょうか。はい。でちょっと下見て、このブーツは、これレベル1なんでどんどんごっついやつに変わってきます。これ先ほど色変えたやつですね。
Fucking ants out of nowhere, like so many ants. Trying to eat her chicken that we put on the floor, right on the plate. They, like, what the fuck? Like, there was nothing there. She gives it, and it's like, boom, infestation. Chicken for ants. No, there was like so many, dude. Like, I don't know where they came from, dude. On the floor, yeah. Like, not a single one. Boom. What did you do? I have super killer ant powder that I put on. I left the piece of chicken on the floor and I put mass powder on it, and then I put it in the corner because they travel by corners, right? Yeah, ants. Peppa will die. Yeah, she's locked in my room right now and she has a leash on. Nina's gonna take her out after a bath, and then I can clean it up. Yeah, I cannot open the door. I cannot open my door. Yeah, Peppa, Mom is just taking a bath. Fucking ants. Ants are so annoying. They don't disgust me like other insects do, but they're really fucking annoying.
じゃあ、後ろにじゃあ端末があるんで、これ手錠端末っていう普段してるやつと、まあほぼ同じものが機能があります。ちょっと行ってみましょう。
And how are they so fucking smart at finding food that's like far away, right? How can they tell? Is it smell? Is it did he like?
それのどれを受注してどの段階
I don't
か全
understand.
部わかるやつですね。はい。で、このゲームですね、いろんな人と出会ってつないでいくと、
They have sensors similar to human
ゲーム
smell.
中に端末にメール来て、ゲーム中に見てもいいですし、
You gonna bark?
ベッドルームで見てもいいですけど、
You wanna die?
ネタ
If I let you out, you'll die.
こういう
Fish.
まあ感謝のメールとかヒントとか、そういうのが来ますんで、あるいはここでメールを発注してくる人もいます。
なるほどなるほど。
でこの人は時生農家っていう人なんですけど、ビールを運んでくれるって運んできたんで、
Are these real players?
テーブルにあります。はい。で他
Stop, Peppa.
ですね。でここの名前の横に星があると思うんですけど、この星マークが多いほど親密度が
Where is he?
高い。
Male.
なるほど。それが見えるんだ。
そうですね。上がっていくと関係が良くなっていろんなことができるようになるっていう。はい。
Oh
こ
shit.
の下がこうデータアーカイブっていうのがちょっと見ましょうか。はい。はい。これがですね、進行していくとどんどん増えます。下の段も。でもうちょっとするとここにあるモードが出現するんですけど、これちょっとまだ言えませんけど、ある特定のファンの方は多分ここばっかり来ると思うんです。まあこれ以上言えません。はい。
ニヤッとしちゃいましたね。
ちょっとじゃあ。
Peppa.
はい。でフィギュアもテーブルの上に乗ったりします。
Alright, Peppa, give to daddy.
で、まあ、
Give to daddy.
先ほど時生農家のメールあったんで、
Give the bag.
ビールを飲んでみた
I'll
い
open it for you. Yeah, give. Give the bag.
モンスターの缶が並んで
Yeah,
ま
good.
す。
Give.
でも世界最速のビールが今。
はい、でちょっと飲みました。
You have to bring it all the way.
1本目。
Yeah, give. 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 Come on.
はい。もう1本いきますか。もう1缶。
Good baby. What is this? Duck slices. Seems good enough.
大丈夫ですかこんな飲んで。
I fucked up.
酔っ払うとちょっとやばいことな、その手前で止めたいと思うんですけど、もう1回いきますか。もう3本目。はい。普段はモンスターなんで大丈夫なんですけど。
ちゃんと減るのがすごいですね。
Oh man, now I have like itch. Thinking I have ants or something.
暴れたりするんで、ちょっと今日はやめてますけど、普段はモンスターの缶があって、まあジュースを飲んで、まあ回復。
This is the one that was in
も
it.
うすでにちょっとね行動がいい感じになってますよね。
Ah,
はい。
fuck. I feel like ugh.
Can you wash your hands after the powder?
ありますよここに。
I mean, I didn't grab the powder.
Yeah, the powder was on the outside of it too, so maybe you allergic reaction also.
No. It's like everywhere in my body.
一応ねこれもあります。コラボ商品で。
But maybe I should wash my.
一番最後にね改めてまたご紹介しようかと思いますけれども。はい。
じゃあ、そろそろ
Maybe I
外
should.
に出ましょうか。
いいんですか？
It's very
なんか
toxic.
嫌がってるんですよ。嫌がってますか。でもはい出ます。で、服着替えて必ず BB と接続します。すると BB の記憶が逆流します。必ずフラッシュバックが入ってきます。でここでクリフマッツさんが出てきます。
うわ。
これですね、マッツファンの方はまあすごい回数入ると思うんですよ。
はい。
毎回フラッシュバックでものすごいマッツが見れるんで。
But she's not
入れるんですか？
ストーリー上に重要なものもありますけど、
I have itch
You itchy for real now?
No, like placebo.
Are you sure it's placebo?
Yeah, because it's like everywhere.
Okay.
Everything.
It might not be placebo. You
Is he supposed to be the? He's supposed to be the bad guy, right? Something in the comment doesn't mean something is coming.
あれが何なのかっていうのをゲームを解いていくと分かります。
そうなんですね。意味がちゃんとあるんですね。はい。で、これ自分が建てたとこなんで、こういう形にあります。で、自分でカスタマイズができるっていうのをちょっと見せたいと思います。はい。で、建物の強化、これはね、レベルを上げれるんですよ。レベル1、2、3とか。で、上げる場合はここにいろんな素材を入れる。
I don't know. This the more I see from this game, the less. I mean, this is just a safe house, which is like features you do in your safe house, right? I get that. But
暴行があれなので、ちょっと失礼します。この辺もうちょっと気を使ってくれるんですね、ちゃんとね。650ミリなんです。
fuck. Now they're flying ants. The fuck.
これカメラで見ようとすると、当然見えないですね。はい。上に行ってもカメラ上に上げて、見えないです。当然ね。はい。でこれも当然武器になりますけど、はい。まあこんなもんですか。ちょっとダメなんだ。はい。
Why does it sound like someone is throwing up?
もういいじゃないですか。
Do you hear that?
でまあなんかキノコが生えてますよ。これが世界中の人からも見えますんで。誰がここでおしっこしたかも。でこれにおしっこをかけると本数が増えて大きくなります。
Thresh ADC, thank you for 1 year. In 14 in a row. 1 year in a row, 4 in total.
あれかき割りじゃなくてあそこ登れます。
Jesus.
あそこが一番過酷で一番おもろいところなんです。
Twins LP, Nilsson, Stalehagel, JK Centix. Definitely not Russ. Popcorn Meat, Sinesta. Thank you, boys. Shaft on his fan says you missed the new FF7 Remake footage from TGS GOAT. I watched the other one 2 days ago, but maybe this is new.
おしっこ禁止の看板もあるんで。あるんです。ありましたね。これでまあこんなもん立てなくてもできないんですけどね。温泉ではできないようになっておりますので。
You can put signs up for other players to see. I'm just wondering how fucking clogged this shit will be.
胃腸回復の湯。はい。胃腸が回復する。疲労も回復しますけど。で、まあ津田さんの声で。はい。
This game is where they fired Kojima? Wait, what? Who got fired? You got fired from what?
木曜日の温泉とは違うので、まあ BB も喜んでますよね。はい。で、例の歌を今日は津田さんバージョンでお聞かせしたいと思います。
Oh, Konami fired him.
まあ前はノーマンの歌でしたけど。
I don't know. Sogard, thank you for the 4 years. Forsen W. Some kind of posture, Sartwood, Ambi, Meiser Bar Malt, Natrium, Jaxing, Toning. Tuesday, maybe. Kojima, Diet Combo with 1 year. Thank you, boys. $30 from Montel. He says, can I get a roll? There you go, man. Keep the change, motherfucker. And 5 gifted subs from Montel. Nice. Amazing. Thank you very much, sir. Secret Santa. M donates to 3, says he got fired, so he made his second life. Well, I mean, he seems like a happy guy, at least. Might not be after the release of this game, depending on the reviews. I mean, let's be honest, all the fucking IGN shit, they're gonna probably vote it super high. but the user reviews might not be that high, honestly. Not sure. I'm not quite sure. Watch FF7 Remake footage. This is not the same thing we already watched, is it? Ape boss. Apps, sorry. Apps boss.
いや迫力増しすぎてませんか。
はい。でまずね、ティファのプレイ攻撃をします。まあティファはですね、四角ボタンで戦う、三角ボタンで強打だから強弱の攻撃を、まあ格闘ゲームのようなね、結構ボタン浅いんですけど、四角と三角で強弱の攻撃を繰り返します。
Wait, so you can control whichever character you want and switch around, or what?
アクション性に合ってますね。
そうですね。はい。で、ティファ、エアリスですね。次はですね。
And what the fuck are the others doing?
通常の攻撃が遠距離。
Are they just like auto attacking and shit? You can probably customize that.
離れた拠点から倒すことができます。
AFK.
エアリスのアビリティがですね。
Same as Kingdom Hearts? Nah, in Kingdom Hearts you can't switch around. Wait, can you? I don't fucking know.
地面に魔法陣が発生して、まあそれが場に残ります。でこの場に残った。
Oh, you mean like they're just doing things, pre-custom things?
あ、ティファですね。ティファが魔法陣に入った状態でサンダーを例えば打つとサンダーが連続攻撃になる、連続魔法になる。
本当だ。はい。1回じゃなく2回に。
そうですね。なので、エアリスの魔法陣がこう、まあ、サポートアビリティとなるって感じですね。
Heat.
はい、そしてですね、召喚というのは今右にサモン、召喚メーターが出てるんですけども、まあ、非常にね、強敵、強い敵、あ、ごめんなさい、その前にですね、はい、今ちょうどアプスがですね、ファースト状態になってますので、たくさんダメージを。
これはもう一番楽しいです。
そうですね。この間にとにかく撃てと。で、強敵のバトル、ボスバトル。
When this game released, anime wasn't even a thing, chat.
各キャラクターの
You had
召喚
Pokemon.
マテリアっていうのを設定してるんですけども、召喚マテリアが共鳴し
You
始
had
めます。
Pokemon on TV. That was the closest thing you got.
共鳴すると画面右にこうやってサモンゲージっていうのが出てきますので、そのゲージがいっぱいになると、召喚獣を呼び出すことができます。
本当だ。
今イフリートを呼び出します。
Pokemon is anime. I guess.
はい、まあイフリートがですね呼び出したらですね、これどうなるかというと、
Moomin is
そ
anime.
のバトルフィールドにそのまま残ります。
へー。
残って、まあクラウドたちと一緒に戦ってくれます。
一緒に戦う。
そうですね、共闘状態になりますので、まあただ入れる時間っていうのは限られてますので、やはりさっきの画面右側にある召喚メーター。
Wait, can you play him too? Why?
その時間の間であるならば、
Or is he just auto?
紫のゲージですよね。
そうですね、場に残って、戦い続けます。ちょうど今画面が言いますけど、
あ、来た。
そうですね、このように。で、召喚獣もアビリティを持ってますので、アビリティを使うにはですね、
Dragon Ball wasn't on TV back then, was it? Not in my country, at least.
イフリートも今ちょうどこれですね、イフリートがアビリティを実行しています。これはフレアバース。
Alright, I should probably. I'm gonna go vacuum that shit up. Is there anything you want to watch, chat? I'm gonna vacuum it. I don't want to take any risk with the maestro eating that shit. I'll make. Yeah, but someone has to keep track of the BB too.
Yeah, you can watch it I vacuum or other way around.
Huh?
You can watch it I vacuum or the other way around.
今エアリスのリミット技を使って。
Yeah, but someone has to keep track. Seth. Alright, here's your fucking Seth video. Whatever is the newest.
Hey people, Sseth here. Today, I'll be reviewing the
Alright. Whatever this is.
これアップですね。まあこのバトルは
Why does it...
Hey people, Sseth here.
I'm gonna mute my
Are
microphone
you
as well.
tired of breathing fresh air and enjoying the sunshine? Do you suffer from agoraphobia and hate open spaces? Then why not take a trip down to Underrail? Much like its predecessor, Undertale, this game takes place underground, where humanity exists in a desperate struggle to survive after the surface was nuked by the major megacorporations of the old world into nothing but radioactive ash. Meet the locals, who are either unhinged, unstable, or just unsocial. Meet the friendly wildlife, which include but are not limited to refrigerators, which no longer hold food. Instead, they hold giant crustaceans lying in wait. Beetles, which now have a frontal cortex larger than most humans, which they use to cook you alive. And cave crawlers, which hide on the ceiling and inject your muscles with a paralyzing venom so they can drop down and suck out your insides like a fly. If that doesn't already sound like a great time, why not hop on down to the city, one of the last few remaining bastions of human civilization. And that's not all. We boast one of the highest murder rates per capita in recorded history. You're guaranteed to be shot, mugged, or drugged within the first 24 hours or your money back. So don't wait up. Sign up now and get dominated like the pipe worker you are in the best dystopian hellscape on the market today. Underrail is an underground cave fishing simulator with elements of jet ski surfing. It came out at the end of 2015 and it's probably the closest thing to a spiritual successor of Fallout 1 and 2. It's a turn-based CRPG developed by the Serbians, and as with anything that comes from former Yugoslavia, it's absolutely brutal, unforgiving, and brilliant. So why cover it now? Because it also recently got an expansion, Underrail Expedition. Stig generously gave me a copy, so I thought, hey, how long could this possibly take? 1 week and 60 hours later, I finished it. Not the main plot, not the main story, just the expansion. This game is huge. Let's begin. Story. You play as some schmuck with no real ties or background. However, you've been recently accepted as a citizen of Southgate Station, one of the more civilized places in this world. Now, it falls onto you to make sure your new home has a future. And that's it. No great calamity, no great disaster. We're already living in disaster, but we're trying to make the best of it. Good luck out there. You'll need it. Gameplay. Survival is your primary objective. Quests and missions get you paid, but they're always secondary to preserving your own skin. Before you start, you need to make a character, pick an avatar, and then you need to make the difficult choice between Oddity XP and Classic XP. Experts are divided on opinion, so I'll help you make your choice. With Classic XP, you gain experience from committing murder, and you're gonna commit a lot of murder. With Oddity XP, you don't. You gain experience from dumpster diving, finding old pieces of gum, and looking at shopping receipts. Objectively, Oddity XP is far more realistic, since going through garbage cans and stealing copper wire is how most crackheads level up in real life. It's an experience, and after you experience it once, you'll never want to experience it ever again. Also, don't touch the difficulty. Moving on, you've got skills, perks, and attributes. These are all quite interesting, but I'm not going to explain them. You can't be good at everything, and when logic and reason fails, the only answer you can give is extreme violence. This game doesn't fuck around, and if your build sucks, you're gonna have a bad time. So I strongly recommend you take one of my builds, or builds that I stole from the forums. Doesn't matter which one, they're all pretty good. Combat is a big chunk of the game. Everything is turn-based, so you have to make your actions count, since very often you're outmatched, outnumbered, and outgunned. But unlike your enemies, you're capable of thinking for yourself, and despite the odds, you're very capable of dealing with almost every situation. So come prepared and you'll live a long life. Guns, melee weaponry, traps, grenades, improvised tasers, and crossbows are just some of the tools available to you. If that sounds kinda gay, you can just punch the meat off everything instead. Not only that, but your character also has the potential to harness their psionic energy. What's that? that, you ask? It's actually a very recent mutation, which lets humans and other wildlife use magic. And it lets you cook people alive, fry their brains, or strangle them with their own shadow. Why? I don't know. Because Underrail takes place in the Harry Potter universe. But instead of wands, you've got implants you inject into your brain, so you can abuse muggles with your mind magic. Thanks, J.K. Rowling. Of course, we can't talk combat without talking about crafting. In most games, crafting is entirely optional. In Underrail, crafting is the difference between life and death. For example, a machine gun, as you may know, is very painful. A single burst at point blank might even zone you out. So what do? We make a tactical vest and shove inside some Kevlar plates. Good work. Now, we don't actually die immediately. So, the enemy throws a grenade instead and shreds your internal organs. You're dead. Your money is now being used on the streets to buy both types of crack rocks and crack whores. How do we prevent this? By getting a shield. Not the Roman kind, the energy kind. The kind which has different frequency bands and involves a lot of money. The impact velocity of a grenade, extremely high. So we build a high frequency shield. Bullets don't leave a scratch. Grenades, a mild breeze. But a sledgehammer? Yeah, that's still bad for your spine. Also, your shield isn't gonna stop shit. So you die anyway, and your body participates in the free market. Reload and try again. You get the gist of it. Underrail's combat is a massive
Sorry about that,
game
chat.
of rock, paper,
All
shotgun,
the
which coincidentally gave this game a
pauses and
very
shit,
bad
but
review because they're
the ants
not
came
very good
directly
at their
after I
job. If
fucking
we go a little
turned
further,
on the
here's a
stream.
little
I would've
taste
done it
of what you
before.
can do. Traps are incredibly lethal, so my current character frequently breaks the Geneva Convention by making improvised chemical bombs that digest and melt people's skin off. Since he's good at chemistry, he can spike grenades with RDX, which can depopulate entire rooms. For anything that doesn't die instantly, we torch the room instead with magnesium. Magnesium burns hotter than petrol, fills the room with screaming charred bodies, and as an added bonus, even burns underwater. The crafting system is so
There's
damn
probably
good
a
that it
colony of
inspired me
ants
to
living in
start
a
crafting
wall
in
or
real
under the
life. Now,
floor.
while this sounds
Oh,
like the
man.
beginning of a
Not under the
manifesto,
floor, 'cause
it's
we're,
actually
like,
incredibly fun. The
stone
amount of
floors,
creativity
mostly in
and
Spain.
options make each playthrough very entertaining. Aside from combat, there's no such thing as quest markers, just directions, so you'll have to learn and navigate the underground
That's
yourself.
fucking annoying.
That's no easy task, and it's
But,
very easy to get
hopefully
lost, which is why
they bring
Stick
back
made a
this,
world map to help
this
you orient
powder
yourself,
to the
and it's
colony,
very
and
handy.
super
As strange
toxic
as
to
it
the
sounds,
ants, so-
there's actually zero reason for you to explore. The places you have to be, the places you want to be, are easy to find. Any place off a beaten path is a place you don't want to be. Here's an example. There's nothing there. At least, nothing good. Just a lot of pain, a lot of venom. and a
Yeah,
lot of
it looked
antidotes
like
you
they
have to
went
burn through
under
for
the washing
absolutely
machine.
no reward. The caves are just that. Caves. What did you expect? In summary, the caves suck. Don't go there. Also, they remind me a lot of my own apartment. The ceiling recently fell off.
Don't let
because of
dog eat it.
flooding.
No, that's
Did
why I
they
just
repair
went
it?
and cleaned
No,
it
they
up
just
so
stuffed
that
it with cotton. And
there's no chance
everybody
of
pretends
Peppa
we don't have a
inhaling the
problem.
powder or
But
something.
at night, we can hear it. I
That's
can
why I
hear it
went.
scraping about and gnawing on the pipe.
That's why I went.
Got a hobbit living in the crawl space. And it's hungry. This isn't a cry for help, I just wanted to explain my life situation. Anyways, I just leave it some chicken bones or whatever. Usually
No, the
I'm pretty
ants.
happy with that.
I
There's
just
not
did
too
that.
many quests in this game, but most of them are quite long, and usually have multiple ways to solve them. For example, there's one quest where you have to investigate the serial murders taking
Alright,
place
I'm
in
gonna
town.
download-
After counting the possibilities,
I forgot to
there's
download
5
the
different
games.
ways to solve it. In one of them, you can discover the bodies, download the serial killer's
Alright, I'll
documents
download
as
one
proof
at a
of their guilt,
time.
and turn them into the authorities.
I have a
The
list
other
of
4
some little
involve
games.
you being a dumbass and getting drugged by the serial killer. They strip you of your belongings, push you down a shaft, naked and defenseless, into their murder bunker. If you're too slow, they'll walk down and cut you to pieces. If you aren't, you can grab a flashbang, stun them, and crawl into the ventilation system. Once inside, you can either lockpick the safe on their weapons locker and gun them down, put together a weapon to defend yourself, pull apart the fuse box and electrocute them, or hack the bunker's defense systems to gun them down remotely. And that's just a small optional side quest. Another quest line has you following the visions of some stoner at the bar. Help him out, and you'll find out
this is not a little
not
game,
just some random stoner. He's actually an incredibly powerful being that can walk through holes in reality.
This is try-hard RPG games
power
for
to
boomers.
steal hallucinogenic mushrooms from the general public. Sometimes, though, his visions aren't exactly accurate, and he does tend to screw up. This includes forgetting about the mutants he locked in his kitchen before he got high, forgetting about the cats he overcharged in his basement, and forgetting about rift walking health and safety when he teleports you both inside some Slavic military base in the middle of nowhere.
And Sensei Doyle with the 3 years. 36 years. The fuck? The fucking deal.
Got amazing quest
Thank you very much,
design.
boys.
And if you want more evidence of that,
Swine
there's
Jail,
another quest
Fever,
which asks you
Blizzard,
to track down
Japanese
and kill
characters, let's
some
know Charlie
gigantic
Adams.
savage living among
And
the
Fairlaw
rat
with the
hounds,
3 years as well.
self-proclaimed
Birthday
king of
Pog.
the rat hounds. Once there, if you're charismatic
Shut the fuck
enough,
up.
he might offer you an alternative. You see, the king of a rat hound
Is that better?
has no queen, so you can go off and kidnap
Choppa MK, Ratskin, Sinjnika, Ungrey, Twosu, Nukes for Children, Tosu with the 1 year.
provide some crazy caveman breeding material and
No?
ruin some woman's life just to see what happens. Dialogue
Is that better? Shut the fuck up. Alright. Enough with your fucking reaction. Frogs. Alright. Crimson Hotel. Apparently it's a little co-op horror game. Don't know much about it. I forgot. I just have the notes. Let's see what's up. Stream savers. It's like 2 gigs. Is it 2 gigs or 200 megabytes? I don't know. Would have been to find out. I had fast internet. Yes. Play. Also, I'm gonna unplug my controller so we don't get any issues. Alright, I don't